From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
We continue team coverage, breaking news of a story that is going to affect many of you today. Your morning commute right now affected, and that is this. You see it right there from BART. BART is down this morning. It's going to mean a lot of you are going to have to find alternate routes. Yeah, they shared that information on X this morning. I'm sure a lot of you are just waking up to this and going, what the heck is going on? And how am I going to get to work and school this morning? This is a computer issue system-wide. So if you do plan on taking BART, you don't have that option right now. You're going to have to stick with some alternates. And we're going to talk about that in just a second. But there's been a lot of people heading to some of these BART stations this morning. So let's go live to the BART station in Daly City right now. That's where Veronica Macias is. And we can see people there behind you probably wondering what's going on and how to sort of navigate this. What have you learned so far?
Good morning, Gianna Reed. Yes, it seems like everyone, the first thing they're doing is getting on their phones and trying to see if they could take an Uber to school, to work, and getting around the Bay Area this morning. And we know that fares are slightly a little higher this morning because of the situation with BART. But it seems like everybody here at this BART station has pretty much been quickly trying to jump on a Muni bus. You see the bus stop on the other side of us here, and it seems like people are just going to that directly and trying to get to their location as fast as possible this morning, trying to avoid being late to work is what I'm told. A lot of people also arriving this morning kind of wishing they had received some sort of alert from BART. The entire system across the Bay we know is unavailable. So when you open the BART app this morning, you do see the advisory letting people know that the system is down. And this morning we've contacted BART. They say they don't know yet when the system is going to be restored, they say, but at the moment they are checking servers. It appears that it's because of a computer networking problem that BART service is suspended again system-wide. Some people I talk to say, well, you know, these things happen.
I'm kind of going to get there a little bit later, probably, but what can you do? It happens.
I'm late already. I start 6:30, but the thing's like I have to pay more.
So how much more? One individual who was already in an Uber and we couldn't talk to him. He was on his way off. He said, I'm having to pay $50 just for an Uber to get to work. But I've checked the app so far, not that much of a difference in fares. So hopefully people, you know, can take that Uber to work this morning. But again, there is AC Transit and SF Muni that people seem to be relying on this morning, at least here at the Daly City Station. Gianna?
All right, Veronica, thank you. Yeah, I mean, along the peninsula, BART goes all the way from SFO all the way into San Francisco, and that Daly City Station is one where you can change trains. So a lot of people use that. Thank you for that. We'll check in with you in just a bit. And as people sort of figure this out and try to get back on track, we want to head to the other side of the Bay because we've got all those commuters coming out of the East Bay as well. So here is a live look at the El Cerrito Plaza Station. You can see it looks like a BART worker putting a sign up letting people know about this issue system-wide here. And of course, we're seeing people on their phones probably trying to figure out what to do next at this point. So still some activity. Maybe people aren't getting the word just yet. So as they arrive, they're probably getting that information and having to figure that out. So